It's you. Hi. Julita Plotius. I'm Beto's wife. Well, I don't know much about politics, but I think Lady Alicia's right. We've got to put a stop to all these bandits and rabble in the Transnibbon. I know the Khajiit are all upset that the council took away their land and gave it to us, but they just have to get over it. It's our land now. Bye.
Now that we are here.
Beto Plotius. I'm a faithful servant of Leyawiin and the Emperor. Gods rest his soul. I've lived in Leyawiin all my life, and I must say, the Count has found himself a pretty little bride, and a smart one, too. We need some law and order. Bring in the legions. Leyawiin for the Imperials, I say. No sense coddling those Renridra Kryn bandits. The Count's been asking questions about some orc named Mazoga at the castle. She claims she's a knight. Farewell.
Welcome, stranger, to the Five Claws. Food and beds, cheap and good. But most of all, your hostess promises always clean. Witsadutsi gives you her guarantee. Everything clean, always, or you do not pay. So much dirt and so little time. Pause but a moment, and you'll be drowned in the tide. Trash, mud, dust. We all love Count Marius and his father before him. Arche bless his soul. Such a fine young man. And now his new wife, so beautiful, so fine. And wise? Oh, yes. The new Lady Leyawiin is daughter to Countess Ariana Valga, County Coral. And so she knows just how the county should be run. Lady Alicia tells Count Marius exactly what to do, and he does as she says. But listen to me, cawing and chattering like an old fish crow. Farewell.
This is not what I thought we would be doing today.
I'm Avras Adas. I'm the priest of Zenithar at the Leyawiin Chapel. I used to be a priest of the Tribunal Temple in Craigenmore. After the collapse, I drifted for a while until I joined the chapel. The beggars and the wicked thieves guild still trouble me. I wish the 9 divines offered charity and comfort to the poor, like the temple did. What can I do for you? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You too.
Solana Blandia, healer of the Leyawiin Chapel. Bless the 9 and all the faithful. May you find healing here for your wounds and for your troubled spirit. There's a peace here in the chapel for all who seek it. Witsadutsi runs a clean establishment. She really hates it when people mess up her place. Good day.
How goes
You
it?
haven't forgotten about the book I need, have you? Tamriel Flora Illustrated. We should search...
Kantav Chenaslin. I am the primate of Leyawiin and Zenithar's advocate. I believe in the transforming power of honest work. I honor your vocation as adventurer. By your labors and their fruits, you praise Zenithar. Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right? Farewell. Hail.
It's a bit cloudy today, isn't it?
The dividing line between a live hero and a dead one is a sharp sword. Get the best you can afford from Tunzius. Because you don't want to be on the dead guy's side of the line, do you? I make all the weapons and armor for the guard. Damn good stuff. Pop you open like a ripe melon. Let's do business. That's a fair deal. Thank you. Come again. Be seeing you.
Hello there. Of course. Maybe this would be a good time to repair our armor? Yes? Talk later.
Go on. Let's do business. That's more than I'd usually pay. Another satis. Be seeing you. The dividing line between only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest? Tell your friends about me. Stop talking.
I feel sorry for the Legionnaires we see on the road. especially since they have rubbish armor and have to live on mutton. Well, I guess she's rather sweet after all.
What do you want? I've heard that Dagael knows a lot about mysticism and sheep. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Take care.
What? Bugak Grobol has some good books at Southern Books. He's an odd one, though. Always seems ready for a fight. Farewell.
Gundala's guarantees everything almost free. At Best Goods and Guarantees, retail service at warehouse prices. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Best prices? Right here at Gundala's Best Goods and Guarantees. Never an unhappy customer. Huge discounts to qualifying patrons. The dividing line is a good place to buy a sharp blade. Of course, you're likely to hear some of Tunzia's stories if you hang around. Farewell.
I haven't seen that before.
Do you think it will rain?
How can people live here? Rain and storms all the time.
Hello.
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter and Weebamna's partner. I hope he didn't bother you about the rat thing. He's gone totally rat cuckoo, I'm afraid. Maybe Weebamna told you how we got all the rats here in Leyawiin. It's not so bad. He's been killing them for months. Good day.
Rats, hate them, everyone. gonna hunt them down and chop them all to tiny bits. Oh, did I say that out loud? Excuse me. I'm Wibamna, the hunter. You got to excuse me. I got rats on the mind. Have you seen all the rats around here? It's making me crazy. First, this guy decides he's gonna make $1 million. Opens a fancy restaurant. Rats in a cream sauce, rat flambe, rat necram with bone meal gravy, deep-fried rat, lemon rat and wild rice, rat ragu with powdered deer penis. Of course, when the guard found out, they ran his sorry butt right out of town. But they left the rats. Rats! Bye.
Hi there.
How do you do?
It's you. Hi.
You haven't forgotten about the book I need, have you? Tamriel Flora Illustrated. We should search the bookstores for it as soon as possible.
Please, help me. These stupid scamps are driving me crazy. Oh, thank you. I had a feeling buying that Daedric staff would be trouble. Now I'm paying for it with more than just some gold. A few weeks ago, a spell sword was passing through Leyawiin and heard that I liked to buy curiosities. He wanted to sell the staff you see me carrying. I eagerly bought it, knowing the value of Daedric relics. In fact, I was a bit suspicious when he sold it so cheap. His loss, my gain, I figured. After examining it for a bit, I noticed a small word carved on it in runes. Using a book from my library, I translated it. The word was nonsense. However, when I spoke it and held the staff, 4 scamps suddenly appeared. I thought I was done for. Strangely, they all just stood there. It didn't take long before I realized they were following me. I couldn't be seen in town with scamps following, so I decided to discard the staff. I can't explain it, but somehow I can't compel myself to actually let it go. This staff is obviously cursed. Now I'm stuck with it. I need you to get over to the Mages Guild and talk to a good friend of mine, Alvis Uvenum. She's the only one in town that I trust. I was able to get a message to her earlier, but I've yet to get a reply. If I go, then the scamps will follow and my secret will be revealed to all. Alv should be able to help rid me of this staff. We play cards at the Three Sisters often and are old friends. Seek her advice. Everyone in town knows about my hobby, collecting unusual examples of the arcane crafts. My husband left me quite comfortable, bless his cinders. What will I do with my collection of curiosities when I go? Donate them to the castle, of course. Bugok Groball always seems ready for a fight. Seems odd for a bookseller. The beastly little creatures are nasty, smelly, noisy, and wrecking my beautiful house. I must be rid of them. I can't let people know I have scamps in here, or they'll think I've taken to Daedra worship. Try explaining that to the town guard. Alvise is a practiced researcher. She's sure to have some good information for you. Damn it! Now they're into my pantry.
I'm Sarava. I'm an advanced trainer in acrobatics. Did I mention I hate dogs? So keep your dogs away from me, unless they want some advanced lessons in plunging from great heights. Some clown keeps tossing meat out in my backyard, and it attracts dogs from Necrom to Daggerfall. Bye.
What do you want? Have a good day now.
Have you got many ingredients in store?
Afternoon. I'm Singor. I'm the captain of the Leyawiin Neighborhood Watch. Actually, captain, president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and sergeant-at-arms. We're a small, select organization of crime fighters. We're going after the crimes and criminals the Guard overlooks. There's crime everywhere. I'm always on the lookout. We're always on the lookout. No crime shall go undetected. That's our motto. I've heard that De Gale knows a lot about mysticism and sheep. Good day.
This is nice. Don't you think so? Doesn't it seem to you that skin-guard guards are a very pompous bunch? How dare they tell us to hurry up? They...
Commander Jah Fasir, your servant. I am second in command of the Blackwood Company. The company provides expert jihad for selected customers. Very discreet. I understand that Sadrasa is still trying to create a potion to cure skooma addiction. Blackwood refers in part to Blackwood Forest, but it also carries a reference to the Thogat of charcoal warriors of Khajiit tradition. Beg pardon, it is a word from the Ta'agra, meaning warrior for hire. In Ta'agra, the word is vaguely disreputable. Such a fighter fights for gold rather than for clan or mane. Of course, the Blackwood Company is mercenary in the Western sense, a reliable professional contractor for military services. Excuse me, in the Imperial tongue, it means roughly clan chair, the seat of the clan patriarch. In the company, we use the term to mean leader, but it carries the sense of wise father, concerned for the welfare of the whole family. Be seeing you. I am Gil, Sergeant of Sharpshooters, Blackwood Company. Here, I train our skirmishing specialists. You know, perhaps, that Argonians may be gifted spellcasters. Take care.
Lieutenant Rana, Blackwood Company. My duties are primarily administrative. They keep me busy here in the Leyawiin barracks. Goodbye.
I must say that I definitely prefer snow to rain, and Bruma to Leyawiin.
Yes? I was walking past Rosentia Galenis' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. You too.
This is a nice place, don't you think so?
Yeah, buy a goddamn book. It's a bookstore, ain't it? Don't just go peeking at them. Buy one! I'm Bugak Rabol, and I say you better buy a goddamn book. And right away, damn it!
Need a book? You've come to the right place. An excellent deal. Tell your friends about me.
I am sick of orcs coming in here and giving me the business. Ooh, Bugak got a bookstore. Ooh, Bugak's a sissy scroll scribbler. Have you been near Rosentia Galenis' house recently? Smells horrible. Like she left some meat out to spoil.
Knowledge is power. You too.
Brandy and cranberry wine. Not a good combination. Have you seen Grey Rock Cave? Very nice to visit if you can jump. If you don't know how to...
Brodras of the Fighters Guild. I don't do contracts much. Mostly I'm a trainer. Heavy armor. And look, no jokes about the heavy armor, eh? Not every bossman sneaks around with bows and arrows. I'm as tough and beefy as any orc. Got it? Blackwood Company's a problem. Not for me. I mostly do training. But we don't see many contracts in Leyawiin Guild Hall. Blackwood gets them all.
Hello.
Bye.
What? Go hurt something.
All the Dunmers here look so sad and frustrated. I bet that they would much rather be in Morrowind. Strawberries. The Count has been up.
Yes? Go to it.
Hey, baby. You fancy some training? Sharina's the name, and blades are the game. If you need a blade, go see Toon Zeus at the Dividing Line. Does repairs, too. He does go on and on sometimes, but he's the genuine orc in Leyawiin. I've heard Toon Zeus has some fine blades at the Dividing Line. Of course, he'll talk your ear off about them if you let him. Be seeing you. Oh, hello.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hi there. Go ahead, please. I'm going to stick around the guild hall. It's what I'm not being paid for, if you catch my meaning. Take care.
Good afternoon.
Hello. How goes it?
I wish
Good.
you could
And
sit
you?
down somewhere.
Fantastic.
Yes? I was walking past Rosentia Galenus' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. Go to it.
I must say that I definitely prefer snow to... So many ingredients to collect.
Greetings, child.
Well met, guildmate. Strassa of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also, in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy. But perhaps you are an adventurer? Could you assist me in acquiring something for my crystal collection? Straight to the point, eh? Good, I like that. I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garadan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one. Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring me as many of Garadan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection. This is a personal errand, you must understand, just between you and I. The Mages Guild has nothing to do with it. That's the Gale's responsibility. Speak with her. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. All of the local guild halls sell some amount of alchemic ingredients, but for the best stuff, you'll need to do some exploring on your own. I am the best alchemist in Leyawiin, but if you need advanced training, you'll need Broch Kalos in Bruma or Ardaline in Bravil. The tears are not just a namesake. They're literally the frozen tears of a knight named Garadan Staurus, who lived many years ago. I'm not certain what happened to the knight, or why the tears were frozen, but I do know someone you could ask. Seek out Juliana Fannis at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She oversees the alchemy headquarters there. If anyone can help you get more information about these crystals, she can. Bring my salutations to Giuliani. Safe journey to you.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no, you seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another, to help me find the words? Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. The guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you, always been waiting for you. Let me see your hand. I see the city in the hand, and the hand in the stars. The tower guards the gate, but the gate holds the key. The king is the key, and the hand guards the king. Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild. It is our stronghold, our sanctuary. You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it. She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times. Farewell, child.
Greetings, Evoker.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
How about that? Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Associate? I take it you've spoken to DeGale. Then you know she is not well. She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control. I take care of what little administrative work there is. DeGale isn't interested. I do it because it has to be done and no one else wants to do it. You may need to ask around, but training in all the schools of magic can be found at our various guild halls. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone? She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her. At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued by the council. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks. You too.
I suggest you make your way to the Imperial City. Can't make money by standing here. She's been a great help to all of us in the guild. Without her, I think the Gale would be lost at times. Nice lady, but strange. Talks to herself far more often than one should, in my opinion. Sometimes I wonder why she hasn't just retired and gone someplace to rest. The tears are small crystals, bluish in appearance. Quite beautiful, I'd imagine. I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Kalthar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it, almost happy. Strange, isn't that? Bring
I
my
really need
salutations
better
to
shoes.
Giuliani. Safe journey to you.
Greetings, Guildmaid. Poor Rosentia. She's been trapped in her house for days. Frankly, the smell gave you away. You must have stepped in, well, let's just say something that isn't pleasant. Just be sure and keep this quiet. If the other mages even knew that I was involved with Rosentia's new guests, I could get kicked out of the guild. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. The Coral Guildhall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against Tychius. The Leyawiin chapter is just drifting along. Dagale isn't much of a mentor or leader. She isn't even coherent most of the time. Druja has a wide variety of spells for sale if there's something you need. Most of them are simple, but they're a good starting point. I'm glad she was finally able to get someone over here. I've been gathering all the research I could on her, little problems, shall we say. Oh, yes. Don't bother trying to kill one of them. As soon as you do, another will take its place. It's endless. Quite the curse, eh? Sheogorath certainly has a sick sense of humor. Doing a bit of digging, I'm afraid Rosenti has been stuck with the staff of the Everscan. Nasty bit of fun by Sheogorath, I'd say. The only way she can be rid of it is if someone willingly accepts it. It can't be discarded in any other manner. No one would buy that thing once it's activated like it's been. The only chance is to return it to its original resting place, Darkfathom Cave. Inside the cave, there's rumored to be a shrine to Sheogorath. That's where the staff can finally be dropped, and the scamps should remain behind. I also learned that the staff makes the owner move much slower than normal. I suppose it's another way the creator upped the annoyance factor. Please, bring Rosentia this information at once. And if you can, help her. I think she's about to crack under the pressure, poor thing. Agata is the first person I go to when I need something. Maybe I should talk to Dagale instead. But I just don't feel comfortable doing that. She was a very powerful mage once, from what I understand. Hard to imagine that, honestly. All I heard was that it was important to Dagale, and it was missing. Kalthar didn't tell me anything more than that. Send Rosentia my regards. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Please tell me that you're not intending to bring Rosentia's cursed stuff to the Darkfathom Cave.
Any news about the amulet?
There's someone watching me. I can tell. I must say that.
Well met, guildmate.
I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and
You haven't forgotten about the book I need, have you? Tamriel Flora Illustrated. We should search the
Greetings, child.
Go ahead, please. The guild lost a good number of members when Traven banned the practice of necromancy, but some of us stayed behind. She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why DeGale is still around. I've heard she was put in charge of the Leyawiin Guild Hall as a favor, not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it? Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Well, well, word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and DeGale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all. What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change. You'll see, things will change. What is it?
Right. What can I do for you, citizen? I'm Kalia Draconis, captain of the Leyawiin Guard. I hope we will not meet in my official capacity. I came to Leyawiin after a tour in the legions. Poor mother. She hoped I'd choose the chapel or civil service, or perhaps even marry well. I can't make up my mind about the prophet in Anvil. Is he truly a holy man, or just a lunatic exploiting the tragedy at the chapel of Debella? Move along, citizen. I won't abide loitering.
You haven't forgotten about the book I need, have you? Tamriel Flora Illustrated. We should search the bookstores for it as soon as possible.
Are you the Count? Then go away.
This is nice. Don't you think so?
Its scent is unfamiliar. Savi, Count's mage and castle healer, your servant. I have been happy enough in the Count's service, but I am not so happy about his lovely wife and her Nibbanean advisor. Lady Alicia is uncomfortable with Khajiit ways, and Argonian ways, and Dunmer ways. She is only comfortable with pure white-bread Nibbaneans. Farewell.
This place is very damp and rather cold too. I can understand why the Countess seemed to prefer
How
the
are you?
Imperial City to...
I am Genonia Aruncia, chief maidservant of Castle Leyawiin. Januarius and I have been in service to 3 generations of Karos. We're very proud of Count Marius and his lovely new bride. Farewell.
I am Januarius Aruncia, the Count's footman and boot puller. I am the Count's man's man in all occasions, have been for donkey's years. I run the Count's errands and do whatever's required. I was walking past Rosentia Galenus' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. Be seen.
Anstea Sandu, Castle Leyawiin's steward and chief advisor to Count Marius Caro, in theory. Some words should be shared only by friends. All right. For me, thanks. Leyawiin has always been a melting pot of races and cultures. Of course, racial and cultural conflicts produce inefficiencies and confusion. I fear Lady Leyawiin and Ladara Mothril plan to push the minorities aside and establish a bland imperial-dominated culture here in Leyawiin. Take care.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leyawiin. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leyawiin. I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leyawiin. He and the rest of the Elder Council care nothing for Cyrodiil. They focus obsessively on the provinces, leaving us to fend for ourselves. I am proud of my family's tradition of service to Leyawiin and its people. We face many challenges, but God's willing, we shall prevail. No wonder Narina Kervane is so cranky. If you had to live year-round in a cold, drafty, soot-stained castle like Bruma, you'd be cranky too. Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.
Watch yourself around goblins. Some of the nasty ones will toss spells at you.
It's you. Hi.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.